Welcome to the Texas Department of Transportation, or TxDOT Paris District's in-person public meeting with the virtual option for I-30 Hunt County East from Monty Stratton Parkway to east of FM 513. This is a pre-recorded presentation. My name is Catherine Ramirez, and I am the Public Involvement Lead for TxDOT's consultant team. I would like to welcome and thank you for participating in this public meeting. The in-person public meeting will be held on Thursday, November 30th, 2023, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Greenville High School cafeteria, which is located at 3515 Lyons Lair in Greenville, Texas. This presentation will be available for online viewing starting Thursday, November 30th, 2023 at 5 p.m. and will remain available for viewing with an opportunity to provide comments until December 15th, 2023. Please note that you may pause this presentation at any point to allow more time to view the slides, and you may also navigate forward or backward as needed. The meeting materials, project information, and details on the in-person option can also be found at www.txdot.gov by typing I-30 Hunt County East in the search bar. November 7th, 2000 was the last deathless day on roadways in Texas. That means for 23 years, at least one person has died every single day. We all have a part to play to change that. This message is that reminder to end the streak of deaths on Texas highways. We need drivers and passengers to act more responsibly and help us reach our goal of 0 deaths by 2050. Texans can play a major role in ending fatal crashes with a few simple driving habits. Wear seatbelts, drive the speed limit, put away the phone and other distractions, and never drive under the influence of alcohol or drugs. So please, do your part and share this message with your friends and family. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of this presentation. In this presentation, I will provide the project overview and the goals and objectives of the project. I will also go over the existing conditions of the roadway and the proposed improvements. Finally, I'll give an overview of the environmental process, discuss the anticipated project timeline, and describe how to provide comments. The proposed I-30 Hunt County East project is located along I-30 from Monty Stratton Parkway to east of FM 513. The project length is approximately 12.4 miles. The goals and objectives for the I-30 Hunt County East project are to improve roadway safety, enhance mobility, reduce traffic congestion, and improve bicycle and pedestrian accommodations. Approximately 200 crashes per year have occurred along this portion of I-30. As shown in the heat map on this slide, most crashes have occurred at or near major intersections along the corridor, such as SH 34, US 69, Division Street, SH 302, and SH 24. To improve safety, some of the proposed improvements throughout the project corridor include adjusting the roadway alignment to increase sight distances, improving ramping to reduce weaving movements, and reconfiguring the frontage roads to a one-way rather than a two-way operation. The proposed project would add an eastbound and westbound main lane along I-30 from Monty Stratton Parkway to FM 513, increasing the number of main lanes to 3 in each direction. The proposed project would also increase the shoulders to 10 feet in width on both the inside and outside shoulders. Frontage roads would be converted to one-way frontage roads, with westbound frontage roads along the north side of the roadway and eastbound frontage roads along the south side of the roadway. The frontage roads would be spaced approximately 34 feet from the interstate main lanes. Exit and entrance ramp modifications are proposed, including ramp reversals from diamond to X ramp configurations. The existing right-of-way varies between 274 and 461 feet wide, and the proposed right-of-way would be a minimum of 300 feet wide throughout the corridor. Several interchange reconstructions are also proposed as part of the project, which will be discussed in the next slides. These slides show sections of the project design, or schematics, at major interchanges along the corridor. The full schematic can be viewed at the in-person public meeting or downloaded from the TxDOT website. Drivers traveling eastbound along I-30 wishing to turn north onto Monty Stratton Parkway would exit the main lanes of I-30 and utilize the left turn lane on the frontage road to reduce conflict points. For drivers using the eastbound I-30 SH34 interchange bypass, the merge would be shifted to the east to improve sight distance. The I-30 US 69 interchange would be reconstructed into a single-point urban interchange, also known as a SPUI. The diagram in the upper right of the image shows the operation of an SPUI by showing different phases of traffic movement in different colors. This interchange design improves safety by reducing potential conflict points, improves mobility by allowing fewer traffic signal phases, and reduces right-of-way requirements. Access to the I-30 frontage roads would be relocated closer to the main lanes with dedicated ramps while allowing some frontage road traffic to bypass the intersection. Bicycle and pedestrian access would be provided across I-30. At I-30 and Business Highway 69, also known as Moulton Street, I-30 would be converted to an overpass, and an additional westbound to eastbound U-turn lane would be added to the frontage roads. Bicycle and pedestrian access across I-30 would also be provided at this location at ground level. Division Street would be realigned and access to the I-30 frontage roads would be relocated closer to the center of the interchange, narrowing the overall roadway footprint. Driveways would be extended as needed to maintain access to adjacent facilities. The I-30 frontage roads would be converted to one-way frontage roads from this point eastward, where the frontage roads are currently two-way. SH302 would be realigned and the overall interchange footprint would be narrowed. Work would also be conducted on Forester Street to provide improved access to SH302. Portions of the existing access road pavement would be retained to provide access to all existing properties. The I-30 frontage roads would be converted to one-way in this area, and U-turn lanes would be added. Bicycle and pedestrian access would be provided along SH302. The existing Lamar Street overpass would be slightly realigned at the I-30 interchange and raised to accommodate higher freight traffic. This new interchange would allow drivers using County Road 3103 to directly access both one-way I-30 frontage roads to travel east or west. Continuous frontage roads along I-30 would be constructed. Drivers using SH24 would be able to directly access I-30 frontage roads. These improvements provide a more standard, simplified interchange configuration. Like SH302, the proposed interchange at SH24 would have an overall narrower footprint, with existing pavement being retained as needed to maintain access to existing properties. U-turn lanes would be added to the interchange. The FM 513 overpass at the eastern end of the project would be slightly realigned and raised to accommodate higher freight traffic. This interchange would be the point at which the proposed two-way frontage roads would transition back into the existing one-way frontage roads to the east. To improve bicycle and pedestrian connectivity, a shared use path, or SUP, is proposed on the outside of each frontage road through the city of Greenville, from the western project limit to the I-30 and Division Street interchange. SUPs would also be added along some cross streets east of Greenville, including SH302, Lamar Street, County Road 3103, SH24, and FM 513. The environmental studies conducted for this project are underway and will comply with the National Environmental Policy Act, or NEPA process. These studies will identify and assess potential impacts to the natural and human environment, including the resources listed on this slide. This process would help TxDOT make an informed decision on whether to proceed with the project. Some of the resources and issues that will be assessed include air quality, traffic noise, community impacts, hazardous material sites, biological resources such as threatened and endangered species, and water resources, and historic and archaeological resources. This slide shows environmental constraints within the western portion of the project area. This map can be viewed at the in-person public meeting or can be downloaded from www.TxDOT.gov with the keyword search I-30 Hunt County East. This slide shows environmental constraints within the eastern portion of the project area. This map can be viewed at the in-person public meeting or can be downloaded from www.TxDOT.gov with the keyword search I-30 Hunt County East. This slide provides the anticipated project schedule. In the next steps of the environmental process, all comments received during the comment period will be reviewed, and responses to comments will be provided in the official public meeting record. All comments will be taken into consideration during the final schematic development and environmental documentation phase. The right-of-way acquisition process will follow federal and state laws and policies. The Uniform Relocation Assistance and Real Property Acquisitions Policy Act of 1970, known as the Uniform Act, is the federal law that is followed for appraisals, negotiations, and relocation of families and/or businesses. Copies of the right-of-way brochures and property owners' Bill of Rights are available at www.TxDOT.gov. TxDOT is the agency responsible for acquiring the additional right-of-way from the individual property owners for the project. TxDOT will acquire all real property in accordance with the provisions of the Title III of the Uniform Act and its associated federal regulations. 49 CFR Part 24. All negotiations for right-of-way conducted are subject to this law and these regulations. Relocation booklets, which provide a general overview of the Relocation Assistance Program and outlines the services offered and any payments for which displaced individuals, families, businesses, and nonprofit organizations may be eligible to receive, are available for download on the TxDOT website address listed. Information about the benefits, services, and right-of-way acquisition schedule can be obtained by calling the TxDOT project manager, Mahi Naga, at 409-767-3862. Comments can be submitted by the following methods. Submitting your comment online by visiting www.TxDOT.gov and searching I-30 Hunt County East. Emailing your comment to mahi.naga@TxDOT.gov. Mailing your comments to the TxDOT Paris office at the address shown on the slide. Or by filling out a comment card at the in-person public meeting and dropping it in a comment box. While comments are always welcome, they must be received or postmarked by Friday, December 15th, 2023, to be included in the official meeting documentation. Responses to verbal and written comments received during the comment period will be included in the public meeting summary report that will be posted on the meeting webpage when completed. Thank you for participating in this public meeting. Please don't hesitate to contact us with any questions at any time during the project development process. Mahi Naga, the TxDOT project manager, can be reached by phone at 409-767-3862 or by email at mahi.naga@txdot.gov. Please remember to submit comments by Tuesday, December 15th, 2023. Questions and comments can be submitted at any time during the project development process, but comments will only be included as part of the official public meeting summary report if received during the comment period. This concludes the public meeting presentation.